Hi, welcome back guys to another video. Today I'm back in the studio and I'm shooting with the beautiful Katerina.
Hello from Ukraine.
We've been trying to shoot for quite a while. We've never managed to make diaries work and that kind of thing. So this is our first shoot. It's been...
That's true.
Yeah, it's...
Finally, we are happy.
Finally, we're getting to shoot. We're making this work, we're making this happen, and we've got like a really cool shoot for you today. So let me show you what the lighting setup looks like. And so I am using this projector unit, but this time I'm using it with a Godox ML-60. We have a slit of light, so if you can just come a little bit further forward, you can see kind of what we're going for with that slit of light there. We'll turn the backlights on as well. I'm actually using two AD400s from Godox. We're basically going to be not using the flash on this, we're just going to use the modeling lights to give us a bit of fill light at the background so that we can light Katerina and make her look even more gorgeous. I have another one over here in a giant softbox which I'm going to turn on. So now we have the projector unit which is going to be lighting her face. Then we've got two fill lights, one gridded Octabox at the back here that is going to be lighting her back. And then on this side we have a giant 120 centimeter Octabox as well, just giving a little bit more light. So I'm going to put the camera down and you're going to see what we shoot, and I'll show you what the final images look like after this. So I'm going to talk you through what I'm doing. Because I'm using constant lights here, it's much easier for me to see exactly what's going on. I'm moving this light back to reduce the amount of fall off here, and I'm just bringing it up a little bit because I'm going to be shooting close in and I want to make sure that her hair is separated from the background. The background is actually being lit by the window light, so I've got full control over the light in the front just by adjusting the power, which I'm doing right now. I'm going to adjust this from 40% up to about 60% to try and bring out that side a little bit more. I'm using the Canon R5 with a 85mm lens. I'm shooting at f1.2 and I've got a Freewell mist filter on the front here just to soften things up a little bit, but you'll see all of the cool stuff that we're going to shoot with this right now. So while I get Katerina to run through a few poses, I thought I'd talk you through some of my thinking here. I'm not lighting the near side of her face or the side closest to the camera directly, as I want this in shadow, as this will immediately help draw attention to the eye closest to the camera with the light on it. When I use this with the light on the opposite side, this creates separation from the background and gives, without a better word for it, like a three-dimensional effect to the photo, and balance it out to make it look more natural and lit by ambient light rather than blasting her with studio lights from the front. So after taking the first few photos, I'm looking at the light that's hitting her in the eyes compared with the light that's in the background and on the rest of her, and I kind of want to bring that up a little bit to balance it out a little bit more. It does look kind of cool, but it's not quite the look that I'm going for. So I turned down the power on the ML-60 from 80% down to about 40%, so I'm halving the power on that, and then bringing up the rest of the exposure by reducing my shutter speed. I get a much more balanced photo with that light. So you may have noticed that I'm not using blue lights or blue gels, but the final image is kind of cool looking. You may have also noticed that I've changed the ML-60 in the projector all the way to 3200 Kelvin. This is the bicolor version of that light, so I can adjust the color temperature. And this gives off this extremely warm light in the video that you can see on her eyes. What I'm doing is shooting with my white balance set to tungsten around about 3200 Kelvin, which means that the light from the ML-60 is more white, and the modeling lights, which are around 6000 Kelvin, along with the kind of daylight coming through the windows, now takes on a much cooler tone. In Lightroom, I can convert that white balance back to daylight, which makes it look like this, which is also kind of nice. It gives a different look to the photo entirely than what I was going for, but I keep going back and forward on which one I should use. But let me know in the comments which one you prefer, the cooler or the warmer one. So as I was recording the voiceover for this video, I had a knock at the door and something just arrived in the post, and this will come in a future video. So the big question is, Katerina, how did you feel about the shoot?
I feel myself very excited and there is very nice feeling inside my soul. Thank you.
Wow, that's a huge compliment. Is there anything that you want to say in Ukrainian? Or?
Slava Ukraini!
I hope you guys enjoyed that. It gives you a bit of understanding of what I'm doing behind the scenes here. We'll see you guys in the next shoot, and leave us a comment. Let us know if you want Katerina to come back.
We'd like to see you. Thank you.
Bye.